Yo, a car of the worst generation here, and today will be my first what if because I've joined the worst generation. And if you don't know what that is, it's a fleet of brand new what if is. If you want to join, the link will be in the comments below. Anyway, let's get started. We see a younger Shanks around 18 or 20 at this point on the ship. Yo, Captain, you want a drink? A man in green and white would ask, taking a bite out of his chicken. Sure, Shanks would say, as the man would hand him some booze, and Shanks would start drinking it after his facial expression would go serious, as his crew does too, because a ship has approached theirs, a ship has approached theirs. After lowering the bridge to Shanks, these people in black with the marks show up running onto the ship quick and stealthy, as the crew is ready to fight. However, they then stop. What the hell are you doing here? We are here to deliver something to you, like what as a guy from the other ship would walk onto Shanks' ship with a red-haired baby in hand. Oh my god. This is your baby brother. We were told to deliver him to you so you could raise him. Shanks' eyes would widen and he would question, is this really my brother? After a while of pondering, Shanks decides to take Luffy as the men in black would then leave. We flash to 5 years later. As Luffy and Shanks are at a bar with Markano, along with Shanks' white crew, that's racist, as they are eating and drinking, Shanks! When are you going to start sparring with me? I think you're a little too young for that right now, Luffy. Whatever. As Luffy would then drink some juice after he drinks the juice. After he drinks some juice, some bandits barge into and demand for some booze. However, Shanks said he drank it dry and he offers him the last bottle. Yet Higuma pours it all over Shanks and leaves. As Shanks would laugh, Luffy, without knowing, would stand up on his chair and yell with conqueror spirit. The whole crew would be silent but surprised, as Luffy would say nothing is funny. I can't believe you just let that loser do that to you. That's so lame, as he would then jump off his chair and run out the bar. We then cut to Luffy, who is staring down Higuma and tries to slash him. However, Luffy's using armament huck, he blocked and jumped up to Higuma's level and kicked him, sending him flying back into a wall, knocking him out after one of Higuma's men tried to kill the mayor of the village. However, Luffy would then yell once again using Conqueror's Haki, knocking out Higuma's men as Shanks and the rest comes and Higuma's men run home like bitches after. And Shanks is proud of Luffy and tells Luffy what he uses and he'll teach him how to control it. So here Shanks doesn't lose his arm. Shortly after Luffy, Shanks and the red-haired pirates are leaving to set sail as they are off vacation. Markano would say her goodbyes, and after that, Shanks and Luffy would begin to train. We flash to Luffy, who is 2 years older here, so he would be 19. And Shanks and his crew were saying goodbye, as Luffy is going to start his journey. Luffy says his goodbyes to the red-haired pirates, who he also has older brothers. Shanks would give Luffy the straw hat and a pretty big boat, as it's the size of the Going Merry. And also, it looked a kind of a crocodile seeking boat. Luffy would then set sail, and Shanks' eyes would water just a bit as Luffy is floating. He comes across the pirate ship that is raiding a marine ship, and Luffy is kind of running low on food, so he jumps on Alvida's ship. Immediately, Alvida would recognize him, and he shook her to call with your redhead with a bounty of 700 million. Luffy, aka Straw Hat Luffy, would then say, yeah, sorry, but I'm going to be taking all your food. Alvito would then say, "Get him, boys," as they attack Luffy. And she would as well, however. Luffy just starts walking away as all of them, including Alvito, would drop to the floor unconscious. As Kobe watches in amazement, Luffy would ask Kobe, "Is he trapped?" And Kobe would nod and Luffy would say, "Come to me in my ship," and Kobe would agree. As they get in his ship and sail off, as they're drifting, Luffy asks Kobe how does he have navigational skills, because he wants to go to where Zoro is to add him to his crew. Kobe would nod and lead Luffy to Shelltown, where him and Kobe would walk to the walls of the Navy HQ. As Kobe would say, "Well, this is it, so what are we gonna do?" Kobe would then be cut off by Luffy punching through the brick wall with Haki, completely destroying the whole thing. Kobe would be shocked at Luffy's fearlessness. However, the alarms in the marine base would go off. However, the smoke from Luffy's punching punching the brick wall was still there. They would then look for Luffy, but all they see is this little pink-haired boy. As they would then look up, Luffy is in the sky, flying using Haki. What the? Flying in the sky, I think he would be using Geppo, because I'm using a script that was given to me. Yeah. As he would extend his hand, blowing up the entire Navy HQ, killing lots. However, Luffy is such a god at Haki that it only damages those with ill intent, so Nami would be okay, and same with Zoro. Luffy would then land on feet, and Kobe would yell, "You can fly?" Luffy said, "Yep," putting his hands back on his cape, walking to Zoro. Who would as well, however, Luffy just starts walking away as all of them, including Alvito, would drop to the floor unconscious. As Kobe watches... What the? I just read that. Yeah, well, that would be it for this thing. So, yeah, see ya.